So going down there, Kev. Down here. So someone put a better plank in now. And the motorbikes wouldn't ride across it, it would be even better. Every time I come, it's been improved a bit. A coat of beer off the little bridge into the mucky water. Oh, too fast for me with my foot. Some more water. Just had our breakfast. Kevin had the coconut chia pudding that I made the other day. He said it was very nice. He's not a fan usually of the chia puddings, but he liked that one. And he said I could make up some more for him. So that'll be good. It's very healthy. I had my normal one. And I'm just waiting for Kevin now to do a little bit of work at the moment. And then we're going to try and pull this couch out so I can clean in behind it. Give the couch a proper clean. I need to separate all the bits so we can get all the crumbs that have fallen down between the sections, and I want to clean it with the fabric cleaner, and also use the, what's the other thing called that takes the peeling off it. Use that as well, and then I want to clean the rug as well. That's my sort of goals for today. Might take a while, but I'll get that done. That'll be really good. But what are you doing?
Nothing. What you were doing.
It'll be particularly good doing behind here. I'll show you what the state of the situation is. Oh yes.
Put the camera down. Or is it going down?
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of dust bunnies in here.
Well, why isn't Dobby doing it?
Well, he can't get in here.
Why do we pay Dobby every week?
A lot of my hair down there too, I see. And you've got some bits there that probably need other homes. Yeah, we'll clean all this and under the couch. Oh dear, yeah. Because obviously it just sort of falls behind there. Don't on the wall here, are you? Clean things off the wall as well. Yeah, it needs a, I'll go and grab some supplies. I really should run the vacuum over this couch, but it's sort of awkward with that. I might do it once we get back in place. But where I sit is obviously covered in my hair. Or maybe I need like the upholstery thing you use in the ironing. Anyway, I've kind of cleaned over there. I started on the mat, but most of it's exposed, so I'll be able to do most of it once we get the couch back in place. I'm just waiting for Kevin now to come and put the couch back in. At least we've got done in between all the bits. We've got the sort of the backrest sort of fixed up, because they sort of moved around a bit. So at least we know it's clean anyway. And I will try and clean the carpet a bit better. Just waiting for you to help me put the lounge back in the spot. No idea how the carpet's going to come up. I guess we'll see. Not very confident. Now I'm going to pull the fridge out. Get to all those dust bunnies. besides depiling the lounge, which we haven't done, kind of done. I think I'll go and have a quick shower and get dressed and wash my hair. So I think I'll do that, but that's kind of the job I wanted to do today. So I'll do anything else. Kevin's having a post-lunch sleep. I'm going to come out the back room here and try and do, well, actually first thing I'm going to bring the washing. Then I'm going to try and sit and do a little bit of scanning and see how I just get a start on it. I think once I start, it'll be all right. Sorry, the washing machine's going as well, but yeah, let's clear this mess. That was short and sweet. Out for a walk in the rain today, aren't we, Kev?
I'm here too.
Oh, yes, that's right. I said that. Oh my gosh.
We bought a puppy too.
Yeah, both the dogs have not been well this morning. Anyway, I finally got out because Keno insisted that we come out for a walk. We'll just do a lap around the ponds here and that'll be that. We have taken all the stuff off, dried off the dogs. This is so good having this room. When it's not a guest bathroom, it becomes a wet room for all our stuff to dry off. That's the first walk I think we've had totally in the rain. We've had cockatoos here before. Look, when we filmed them, they've all landed up there on the bridge. How funny. They tried to land on the roof, but that wasn't successful. As you can see, the rain did clear up with a bit of sunshine and then back to rain. Good day to now be staying at home. Oh, you guys are probably lucky because I didn't hit record. Well, I did hit record, but I was in photograph mode somehow or another. Don't ask me how that happened. So I just chatted to you for far too long. So let me try and condense what I just said. And yeah, you can thank me really. So I was just saying Kevin's having a nap in the other room, so that's why I'm in the guest room again. Hung out a load of washing. I've also hosed out there because I think Kenai was sick as well. Coda was sick earlier this morning, and I think Kenai's just, someone had been sick, and I'm pretty sure Coda doesn't use the doggy door. And he'd done a bit of a runny poo, and I was sort of on the deck a bit, so I've hosed all that off. You need to know this information, don't you? So obviously something that we fed them in the last 24 hours has affected both of them. I did give them an uncooked egg last night each for dinner. Usually I cook them, but I just gave them an egg, a raw egg. I think that would be okay, but perhaps it's that. Or they've had some of Kevin's leftover noodles. One or the other of them, or both. Anyway, yeah, they've both vomited. Luckily we've got a little grass supply out there. Anyway, and then I come through here to chat with you because Mum's cancelled lunch again. She's not doing very good. I think we need to get her back into hospital again. So I'm not going to go, I did go into everything before, too much probably, I'm sure. But yeah, she's pretty much at the bottom again and needs help. So hopefully we can convince Dad that that's what she should be, that's where she should be. His personality is so different after his stroke a few years back, and he doesn't want to, he just wants her to be happy. So if she says this, he goes, yes, it's going to be happy, even if it's not really the best thing for her. Like for some reason she asked for a sleeping tablet about an hour after she decided she wasn't coming to lunch, which is purely because she wanted to avoid us, not because she was feeling unwell. She didn't want to come here and deal with probably us discussing what we're going to do with her. So she, when she decided she wasn't coming, she asked for a sleeping pill and just gave her one. I said, why is she giving a sleeping pill like midday in the middle of the day? I don't know. But she just wants to escape, I'm sure. That's why Mum just wants to go to sleep, and then she doesn't have to deal with the world. Anyway, so hopefully tomorrow we can convince Dad to call for an ambulance, or even I might call myself, because she really does need more help. She's not getting any help. She's not getting any better. It was October last year that she went to hospital, just before we went overseas. But at least we're going to be here for another month, so I just, and then we're away again for a week and a half. At least it's not 6 weeks like it was last year when we went away. But yeah, and we know better that she needs to have help organised for when she gets home, or support for when she gets home, which she didn't have last time. And as I said, Dad's just, yeah, whatever makes you happy. Sounds like Kevin's up now, so I'll stop raving on. And I think document is finished. Let's just finish editing that, and I'll probably start work on another vlog for you, I think. Morning walk. There's more rain coming. We're out on a bit of a dry patch, as is lots of other people. What was he doing then? Just waiting down at Woolworths. Kevin's going to get a couple of things. And they're being very good boys. Look how good they are. Someone just wants a treat, don't we? Yeah, I saw on the radar the rain was coming, and it's just coming behind us. We're coming in the front door, and the rain's coming in the back door. So yeah, we didn't.
Puppies before, they're getting wet now.
Yep, we managed to avoid it. Oh, it's chilly now. It was quite nice on our walk. It wasn't too cold either. Okay, come on, back inside. Another indoor day. Moving some furniture at the road. I've been spending far too long trying to find a shelving unit to fit in that space there. I originally was thinking we'd have floating shelves, but Kevin said after doing the front entry thing, it's really hard. So he just wants me to buy something that can go there. But we're going to replace this eventually, because this was just a cheapy thing that we got off Facebook, I think. It was brand new to us, but secondhand, if that makes sense. Because the chair we can put away in the guest room, and the dog toys have to stay here somewhere. So I'm going to get AI to help me find something, because I'm having troubles. Because again, we've got lots of light different timbers, but slightly all different, but they're all light, so it's got to be something light. But they all kind of go together, don't they? So it's not too big a deal, I don't think. Whatever timber, I've got lots of different shades of light timber at the moment. It's just hard because we're not ready to spend lots of money. But I said to Ken, I might have to buy something more that might be more permanent. And then we might just have to sell it or put it in the back room or something later on. Because we could use it in the back room. It's just shelving, that would be fine. I've got all my photo books that have to go somewhere. What are you upset because I moved your toys up there? Is that what you're saying? Mummy moved the toys. You don't touch these toys. My goodness. We never go in the toy box. Except when Mummy moves the toy box. Then you want it. Which one do you want? What about your ducky?
Who's happy?
Ducky quack.
Ducky quack.
So all we have his balls out and his little bears. But because he was crying because I put the toys up on the chair. He was crying.
You said ducky quack. That's not a complete sentence.
And this one I've got a duck in my hand. What are you trying to get in there? You picked that ducky at the markets.